Hey everyone, it's Serge from SN3 Gaming. Today I'm doing something a little different. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. This has been a game I've been playing for almost 10 years now. And I wanted to show that to you while iRacing is going through their Week 13 stuff. The season starts, Season 3 starts later on today, so I'll be back on that. But occasionally I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV content, because of course this is one of my favorite games of all times. I guess you could say that, because I do have 2 tattoos from it right now. I'm not going to do much here. I'm going to try to avoid doing spoilers, because I don't want people who are interested in playing to be spoiled. But I'm going to do some tribal dailies, maybe mining for a map. So let's do the mining real quick. So there's my character as a miner. That's my little pet frilled dragon. I call him Mal. Now let's head on over to where I need to go. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing for almost 10 years. Started playing when it was Phase 3 of A Realm Reborn. Didn't play the original Final 14. I was hearing a lot of bad things at the time, and so I kind of avoided it. I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic at that time, but then a bunch of my friends from my Old Republic guild was like, "Hey, let's try A Realm Reborn." Since the Old Republic wasn't doing too great towards the end. I mean, it was a great game, you know, it was BioWare storytelling and all that awesome stuff, but then EA kind of got their claws on it and started to make it a free-to-play game and just all these microtransactions, and it just there wasn't much content towards the end. Well, it's still going on, and I know there's a lot going on with it, but at the time, I just wasn't really to it. So I decided to move on and tried Final 14, and then I think I took like maybe a 3-month break at one point, but then I came back and haven't stopped. So, okay, I got my map, so I'm good there. So let's head on over. I gotta sell my map, because that's what I like to do, because that's how I make some of my guild. Radzat-Han, which is the current hub for endgame stuff. I gotta do that eventually. Let's go back to my main job, which is machinist. That's my main DPS job. It's the gun class, and I've been playing that since it was introduced in Heavensward. Beforehand, I started off as a Dragoon, which wasn't a fan of, didn't have a lot of fun with. But then I went to Bard, which, you know, range DPS was always my favorite. During Old Republic, I was a gunslinger, so it was for range. And once they announced machinist, I was all about that. And depending on what the Beast Tribes dailies are going to be, maybe you'll see some action on that. So let's head on over to the tribal dailies. I think I called it Beast Tribe. They don't call it Beast Tribe anymore, it's just tribals now. But Thavnir is a very pretty area. I really like this area. It's a small island, I think in the center of Hydaelyn, which is the name of the world. Well, it's a different name now, but that's kind of a spoiler there too. But yes, here we go. We are, and of course I'm flying on my motorcycle, which is Cloud's motorcycle from Advent Children, the Fenrir. It's one of my favorite mounts that I use. And this tribe is the, I'm gonna butcher the heck out of their name, but I will show it to you. It is the Asodora. Dara. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, so I apologize ahead of time with this game and in other games. Like I tend to have issues with pronouncing stuff. But yep, they are an elephant-like bipedal group who, these are the friendly versions of them. There is another group that will attack you in a different area in the world. So it was interesting seeing this group. They're pretty cool. This tribe, they are actually a gang. They're a former gang of hippo riders that I guess used to be juveniles, as you can see the hippo over here. But now they've reformed and they want to start a legit business. So you're helping them with that. So I guess I'm going to ride a hippo. Yep. So here I am riding a hippo. Look at this goofy guy. Alright, so where I gotta take him? There. Let's head on up there, and I think I gotta like throw some paint at people, or powder, or dust, or something. And yes, he can fly, so that's a flying hippo. That's really amazing. But if you're looking for a good online game, good MMO, I definitely would recommend Final Fantasy XIV. Name aside, the critically acclaimed that you can play up to level 60 for free. But yeah, it's some really, like, the storylines are just so well written in this game, and I think I will say hands down some of the best written Final Fantasy stories in like 20-25 years. I'm pretty sure that was the wrong color. Yeah, you wanted blue. This game has made me cry a million times since Heaven's Sword. So yeah, if you're really down for some good feels and some amazing, well-written storyline and a developer team that actually cares about their product and their content, this is the game for you. Try this out. You know, yeah, it's subscription, but I mean, it's worth it to me. I've been paying $15 a month in this game for years. All right, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I think the red is for some armored dude. I've done this one before. I just gotta figure out where he is. Oh, there he is. That one is done. Okay, let's go do another. Let's see, I'm close to north. Alright, let's go do that one. Essential egg ingredients. Yeah, there's a lot of puns in this game too. So, a lot of pop culture pun references. Across, so yeah, this is a very pretty area again. It's great for taking screenshots. I think another video I'll do a tour of my housing area and glamours and all that stuff. There we go. Alright, what do I gotta do with this guy? I think this is a new one I've never done. Oh. What do I gotta do with this? Oh, that was it? Okay, well. Just gotta grab some eggs. Awesome. Let's see. What other mount do I want to show off? This is my newest one that I got from Nier. You can get this from the Gold Saucer. And yes, this game does have a Gold Saucer, like Final Fantasy VII. That's where you can get a lot of cool things there, a lot of games. And of course, there's a bunch of games, a bunch of other things you can do, play. I'm in the server known as Balmung. It's a big roleplay server, and I've been roleplaying there for years myself. So my character, Cody Durant, has his own like storyline, backstory, and all that stuff. You know, so of course he's the Warrior of Light in his game, but roleplay-wise, he's just an adventurer. You know, long-time veteran adventurer type character. Alright, so here we go. Finally gonna fight. So, oh, you're ready to go. Alright. There we go, we're gonna fight. And here we go. As you can see, a machinist is very inspired by Edgar from Final Fantasy VI. Drill, chainsaw, air anchor, the bioblaster, which I didn't use, and a bunch of other cool weapons. The chainsaw is actually new. Kind of disappointed that you can't do the you can't wear the Jason mask as if it crits. That would have been hilarious. But this works. Alright, so I'm done with that. Here's my other mount, the Regalia, from Final Fantasy XV. This is a 4-person mount, where you get this by doing the Final Fantasy XV crossover. Noctis shows up at some point, and you do stuff with him. You can even get his outfit. They haven't... It's been a while since they've done the event, and I'm sure they'll do it again, unless they sell the mount at the cash shop eventually, which is Mog Station. I mean, you can buy stuff with cash on the Mog Station, but none of it is like will really help you in the game. I mean, you can level skip, but it's seriously suggested that you don't level skip. So, 1, you can watch the storyline, and 2, you gotta learn your job. Because I've run into a lot of people who level skip and know nothing about their job, whether it's tanking or healing. I mean, heck, I still learn about things from my jobs. Alright, let's turn these in. So eventually I will max out on my reputation. And the higher the reputation, the better the items you can buy. I'll eventually get that hippo mount, and there's a few other things. I think the music that's playing right now I'll be able to get, and a few other things. And I like to collect mounts, so that works out. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do today. So let's head back home and call it a night. So yeah, like I said, I'll do more Final Fantasy XIV stuff. When I eventually start streaming, I'll stream the 24-man raid stuff. Since that takes about an hour to clear, less than an hour to clear, and maybe a few other places. I'm gonna try to do stuff that's not spoilery, that's been out for a while, because you know I want people who are playing the game, and if they haven't cleared that stuff, if they haven't done it yet, I want to make sure they don't get spoiled, because there's a lot of good things here, and you know, spoiling would suck. So okay, that's it. All I can ask for you all is to like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate your support. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers before the end of June, start of July, because then I can change my URL to something that I want instead of a bunch of weird letters and numbers. So yes, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Take care.